Hi, my name is Casey Ryan, and this is my presentation or screencast on the orientation and everything that we went over for the 3-semester block cohort. Alright, so during the orientation, we started off by learning a bit about our cohort leaders, both of which our Professor Eric Ginsberg, and he is the single subject leader for that cohort, and Dr. Ishael Sampson, who is the multiple subject cohort leader. And we learned a little bit about their history and their personal backgrounds, their personal lives, and just got to be more familiar with those two. And we also learned a lot about the structure of the 3-semester block program for this credential program. We learned a bit about how all of our coursework is going to be conducted in the late afternoons and early evenings, and that the 3-semester block is made up of a fall semester, a spring semester, and another fall semester, and that our student teaching during the credential program will take place during the spring 2019 semester and the fall 2019 semester. That first semester of student teaching during the spring will be 8 weeks long, and the student teaching during the fall 2019 semester will be about 12 weeks long. We also went over our coursework and how that'll be structured during these 3 semesters. It looks as though for the first fall semester we are going to be taking 5 classes. The spring 2019 semester we'll be taking 6 classes, and that includes student teaching and the units that come with it. And for fall 2019, we will be taking 3 classes, and that includes student teaching and the Ed TPA, which I will get more into later on in this presentation. Alright, so for the first semester, we will be doing field work. It's different from student teaching. It's less hands-on, but still does have a lot of hands-on components. We just won't have as much of a in front of the classroom teacher presence. It's going to be more of observing and interacting with small groups, and that'll be a part of the course TE 362. And that'll involve 5 hours a week for 12 weeks in a classroom in the range of kindergarten through 3rd grade. And it's going to be in a Title I school. It's up to us to find our placements for those schools, but if any of us do need any assistance, we were assured that we could reach out to our block leaders and they would be able to help us find some of those placements within the parameters that the cohort team has set forth for us for this first semester field work. For the student teaching during the last 2 semesters, a big component of completing this credential program will be the Ed TPA, which is the Teacher Performance Assessment, and this will be completed during the final semester, so really all of our work that we will be doing throughout the credential program kind of builds up to this, and we're going to be able to build our skills in teaching and having a classroom presence and being able to plan lessons, conduct these lessons, assess how well these lessons are going. That'll all help us to build up to having a successful Ed TPA, which is completely necessary and must be passed in order for us to receive our teaching credentials. Some of the frequently used platforms that we went over that are pretty important for us to know are SIBME, Flipgrid, and Screencast-O-Matic, or an equivalent program that does essentially the same thing that Screencast-O-Matic does. And we also went over some things of what to expect, not only with the panelists, but also with our cohort leaders. We should expect to have an extremely busy schedule. What goes with that is making sure that we take the time to indulge in self-care and really working through our busy schedules and embracing all that we have to do, but also making sure that we take time for ourselves and have a mental health break. And we also should expect really rewarding experiences with students in the classroom, both during our fieldwork and our student teaching time. We should also expect to rely on our cohort and all of our other support systems in order to get us through our busy schedules and any kind of challenges that will arise throughout the program. And we will be communicating with and learning a lot from skilled educators, not only from our professors in our coursework, but also our guide teachers. And we should really expect to just develop as a learner, a teacher, and an individual and become way more well-rounded in every aspect of education and even some aspects of our personal lives. So that is my overview of the orientation that we had. Thank you.